In a world where comedy is often a man's game, one woman stood up, unapologetically raw, brutally honest, and hilariously fearless. This is the rise of Whitney Cummings and how she changed the face of modern comedy. The rise and influence of Whitney Cummings. Born in Washington, D.C. in 1982, Whitney Cummings didn't grow up dreaming of being a comedian. In fact, she studied communications at the University of Pennsylvania, with plans of becoming a journalist. But during an internship at MTV's Punk'd, she found herself drawn to the world of entertainment. She moved to Los Angeles, hit the stand-up scene hard, and quickly stood out thanks to her sharp observations about relationships, gender roles, and modern-day hypocrisy. Whitney wasn't afraid to speak about things others wouldn't touch. Sex, insecurity, mental health, body image. That made her a standout on shows like Chelsea Lately and Comedy Central Roast. In 2011, she took a bold step, creating and starring in her own sitcom, Whitney. Though it only lasted 2 seasons, it opened the door to something even bigger. Teaming up with Michael Patrick King, the mind behind Sex and the City, Whitney co-created Two Broke Girls. The show was edgy, bold, and unapologetically hilarious. It ran for 6 seasons and became a financial giant for CBS. This was Whitney proving she wasn't just a performer, she was a creator. Even with her TV success, Whitney never left stand-up. She released several specials, Money Shot, I Love You, and the provocative Can I Touch It?, where she introduced a life-size robot version of herself. This wasn't just a gimmick. It was a deep commentary on objectification, AI, and how women are treated in media. In recent years, Whitney expanded into podcasting with Good For You, a raw, unfiltered show where she dives deep with guests on everything from addiction to technology to trauma. She's become a leading voice not just in comedy, but in mental health advocacy, openly discussing her own experiences with therapy and codependency. Whitney Cummings broke the mold, not just as a woman in comedy, but as a writer, director, and producer. She's paved the way for a generation of fearless female comics to be bold, real, and wildly funny. And she's still going, evolving with every project, every stage, and every mic drop. Montage of Whitney on stage, podcast behind the scenes, from comedy clubs to primetime TV to the digital podcast universe. Whitney Cummings isn't just funny, she's fearless, and her influence is only just beginning. Like this video if you're a fan of fearless comedy. Subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite creators. Who should we cover next? Tell us in the comments below.